All right, 6:43 now to your health. February is National Heart Health Month, and one even scarier condition is called spontaneous coronary artery dissection, or SCAD.
As many as 4% of patients with acute coronary syndrome may have it, and it can impact women under 50 more than others. Haley Hernandez has a story from the Texas Heart Institute about a woman who did not recognize this in herself.
Yeah, no, and that's the reason that this is surprising, because she works there. She educates the public on these matters and then became the poster child herself.
Carrie Sprung works at the Texas Heart Institute. She's helped research and write papers on spontaneous coronary artery dissection. But when she developed symptoms in herself, she never thought this could be it.
Wasn't feeling great, had this excruciating headache, and my neck was really tense, and I just thought I was not sleeping well and stressed. And I was getting a little bit of vertigo.
One day while talking to coworkers, coincidentally some of the best heart doctors in the world, she mentioned her symptoms, and her life was thrown into a rush of emergency care.
I just always have my stethoscope with me, so I just pulled it out and listened to her artery, and she had a loud swooshing murmur or a bruit in her carotid artery and a full bounding pulse.
Initial tests falsely indicated she was fine, but Dr. Frazier and Dr. Coulter pushed to find answers, and what they found was alarming.
Carrie had spontaneous carotid artery dissection after COVID.
And we know that COVID is an inflammatory disease, viral inflammatory disease that causes inflammation of the whole arterial system and the heart as well. So once it affects the arterial wall, it can happen anywhere, where you get a stroke or you get a rupture or clot formation. What looked really scary is there was a bulge in the artery. Not only that there was a split in the wall, but there was, in addition to dissection, there is bulge, which we call pseudoaneurysm. And what that means, when the arterial wall splits in two pieces, the outer wall is extremely thin. It's less in thickness than the piece of paper. So this could rupture at any point of time and cause massive bleeding and death.
Proper studies were done, and effective life-sustaining treatment was rendered in a really rapid way.
So ultimately I had to have a stent put in there, and the stent was deployed so that it expanded and pushed all the tissue in the right direction and opened up the blockage.
Once in place, she was finally safe from complications like stroke and death.
When something changes and you know that this hasn't been the situation for weeks prior, and something's new, you need to speak up.
Many patients like Carrie aren't lucky enough to find an aneurysm like this before a traumatic, life-changing event. Now she and the doctors are working on medical papers to help more people discover this in time to save their lives.
After she had the event, we became even more, I would say, obsessed with, what can we do for our population? So we've joined the National Registry for SCAD and FMD, and we're the only center in the state of Texas, and kind of for the whole Southwest, so we're getting patients from far and wide now.
And there are tests to see if you're at risk for SCAD. Dr. Frazier said people who should get tested include those with a family history, people with fibromuscular dysplasia, which can be a common condition, and elevated blood pressure, because high blood pressure can weaken the arterial wall. So talk to your doctor about running these tests, and I'm going to put details in this article up on click2houston.com so that you know if this is something that you might want to ask your doctor about.
Yeah, and listen to your body like she did.
Yeah, that like
answers.
whistling in the ear. I mean, yeah, that originally, like, somebody told her she might have an ear infection. I mean, these are kind of like mild symptoms that were an indication that something was seriously, seriously wrong.
All right, Haley, thank you so much.